So I'm gonna do another quick. Don't forget to breathe. 8 or 9. I forget. Um. So yeah, I've been waiting 4 weeks for a phone call that I've just got today. It's from the DWP. I was expecting a letter, not a phone call. I got a phone call instead. But yeah, they were assessing. I had an assessment a month ago now. I had an assessment about my fit for work, whether they think I'm capable of working or not. And I got told it would take about a week for the decision. 4 weeks later, I actually get the phone call, which was an interesting phone call. It was only a quick phone call. It really was quick. But he paused. He paused at like the most wrong time, and I was just on the verge of kicking off when he continued again. And when he paused, he was just like, "Hi, can I speak to Mr. Mark?" And he like totally gets me surname or butchers me surname as most people do. I say, "Yeah, you speak to him." And he goes on, he said, "This is about your recent assessment of your work capabilities." And I've just noticed one of my Buddha statues is broken. But anyway, I'm sidetracking myself. Um, it is annoying me now, though. So, like, he starts to tell, and he says, he jumps straight to it. He says, oh no, he quickly went through the points, and he said, Dan, you can't work because of your condition of your knees and hypertension, and you have weight issues. And I was like, hold on a minute, I have never claimed that the hypertension or the weight is an issue with me working. I've worked with these for like 10 years now. It must be about 10 years for the blood pressure, which I've got a little thing on the blood pressure anyway, but like, carry on, carry on, carry on with my first point. So, and then it gets to a point where he just says, he just said, he said, we think you are capable of finding a job. And then he paused, and I was like, you what? I was just about to fucking blow my top when he continued. He said, when you have the operations, until that point, all you need to do, what you need to do is just keep us updated on your health. The way he's put it across, that, and I've got to speak. I've got a phone appointment with the girl on in a couple of weeks. I think it's 2 weeks roundabout, and I've got to bring it up with her and find out, because I was when before I had this assessment, I got told that they if they decided that I couldn't work until whenever, they would basically leave me alone, and plus I'd get more money out of them, which would be a benefit massively. Of course, more money is always a benefit in this fucking day, certainly in this fucking country. Um, but he didn't say nothing with that. And he did say there was a letter on my account which I've tried to. I can't read for whatever reason. I can't seem to read. I've downloaded it, but it won't open up. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna have to try something this evening to try and fucking open that up and read what he actually says. But there was no mention of this. There was no mention of this. He just said, "Oh, you got an appointment, a phone point. You got to keep those appointments." And I was like, "Yes, I'll keep us up to date with it." I said, "Yeah, sounds." So what this guy basically said to me is seemingly the opposite from what I've been told would happen by the people in the office that I deal with all the time. I mean, this guy was from like Hull or somewhere or other. I don't know. There's somewhere out there, out that way. So yeah, so the assessment has landed in my favour. Doesn't sound like I'm going to be getting the benefit from it that I got told I was going to get the benefit from it. I was actually what I said to the girl, our girl here in the office, local office, that like I felt like I was going to get judged. And she said, "Oh no, you won't get judged. It'll be like blah 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 blah." I felt like I've just been judged. That's it. I just feel like I've just been judged. All the information that they could have got off me, or they got off me, they could have got by just like looking at my medical records. That's it. So yeah, I'm a little bit fucking at the minute annoyed, but also relieved. But need to know what happens next. Is all these things that are supposed to happen, or I was told like before they even had this assessment was going to happen, are going to happen? I don't know. But anyway, going to the hypertension. So I've got the appointment with the nurse. It's still a while away. It's like the 11th of next month, so it's still a bit away. And she needs like regular blood pressure readings from me. She needs regular blood pressure readings from me. And I must admit, it is a case of up and down. It's a case of up and down at the minute. It's not as scary high as what it has been for a while. It is coming down, like the weight's coming down, the blood pressure, which I've said previously that I'm not entirely convinced that it is coming down, but it is coming down to the point where the blood pressure reading that I took this morning, I've been taking the readings every day at different times of day and that one, what have you. The one I took this morning was firmly, it wasn't just in the healthy zone, it was firmly in the healthy zone. It was like 111 over, was it 73? 111 over 73, I think it was. And I was like, no, that must be a misread. So I did it again, and it came up, it was like, again, 111. And it was just one different from what it was. So like it was, so the first one came out 111.74. 111 over 74 was what the first one came out, and I was like, no, I'll check that again. So I checked it again, give it a minute, checked it again, and it came out again at 111.73. So that's what I've marked down, 111.73. That's firmly in the healthy zone. Certainly for a big fella like myself, it's certainly in the healthy zone. And by a good margin. I think off the top of my head, I think anything over 120 is considered high, and then is it anything over 140? Anything over 140 is considered dangerously high. That's where my blood pressure normally is, and has been for about 10 years. So I was well surprised to see. I mean, it has been coming down, it has been high, but it's been on the low side of high. And to have it today just firmly in the healthy zone was just like a pleasant surprise. Although the other day I got an email. I got an email that I wasn't expecting. I really didn't want. It's another story, but not for right now. And when I did the blood pressure reading on that day, and it was only a few days ago. I think I did the blood pressure reading later that night because I was raging. It was through the fucking roof. So yeah, it does go up and down an awful lot. But at the minute, I must say it's following the same trend as the weight. So yeah, hopefully, corners are getting turned. So yeah, we continue for another week. Totally in the dark over what happens next. But whatever happens next, I'm here for it. Anyway, I'm out. Look after yourself.